Hello, everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to Pop the Top Podcast, y'all. We have had a very busy 2 weeks, so we have been MIA, and we do apologize for that. But we had Valentine's Day, we had Super Bowl, so it was a number of
It was a
festive
lot
things
going
going on.
on.
Yes, but we are back, and we have a new episode for you all. This episode is a little deep. I feel like it's going to answer a lot of questions maybe that people may have had about our journeys and what we have been dealing with in our time of in our hiatus of 3 years.
Right.
A lot has happened, so we're going to get a little deeper tonight into our journeys. And yeah, we will still be speaking on our journeys from time to time, but we're going to get a little deep on this episode. So if you all have any questions or anything, again, hit the hotline, guys. Hit the hotline.
Yes,
Talk to
please
us.
keep hitting that hotline. You
Yes.
guys are absolutely crazy
Yes.
and we love it. So keep it
Yes.
coming.
And we want to
Um,
hear from y'all as far as if y'all have questions about what we've been through. If you can relate to what we've been through, reach out. Let us know. Let us know we're
yeah.
not alone.
Please, because
Yeah,
sometimes it can feel like we're alone when actuality a lot of people deal with the same type of shit.
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
so I think that this is important
Yes.
that we break down our walls and talk about some things, right? So, what's our topic tonight,
So
Kiki?
our topic for tonight is healing looks different for everyone.
My healing not gonna look
And
like your healing.
right, exactly.
Hmm.
And my journey don't look like your journey, or we all have our own journeys that we've been through.
Yeah,
And so to
that's
open
deep.
up this discussion, I'm gonna ask a question. Do you think healing is supposed to feel peaceful or uncomfortable? What you think, Kane?
I think. I think in order to grow, you gotta be uncomfortable.
Mm,
Your higher power, or whoever your Lord is, or whoever you serve, is gonna. You gotta go through something to get to the beautiful things sometimes in life. And I feel like shit. Yeah, it
yeah,
is definitely giving the latter for sure.
right, 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 right. And I feel like once you get into that uncomfortable space, it eventually gets peaceful because that's where you're supposed to be. Growth is always going to be uncomfortable because you're doing
Exactly.
something that you've never done before.
I like how
Um,
you just put that.
yeah,
You get
yeah.
that peace after you go through it.
After you
So
go through
it's
it, yeah,
it's peace anyway. You just gotta get through it.
exactly. Right,
I
exactly.
love that. I've never thought about it that way.
And a diamond has to be cut in order to shine. So
Facts.
sometimes you got to take those bruises and you got to take those hard lessons and
No matter how
um
hard it may be.
yes, yeah, and
Cause
take
those
that uncomfortable.
lessons,
Yep,
I'm telling you, some lessons, and I'm sure you've been through some lessons. I've been through some lessons, and I'm like,
absolutely.
wow, did I really deserve this?
Right, right,
Wow, and it's
right,
just like,
right. And I've
I'm
been through some
grateful.
things also where it's just like, dang, if I hadn't have been through that, I wouldn't even be able to handle what I'm dealing with right now. So
Exactly.
yeah. So it's a beautiful thing when you come out on healing, and you're in that uncomfortable space. It is a beautiful thing. It comes out peacefully. I would say.
Yeah.
Um.
Do Do you think that some people get a little too uncomfortable and then they just end up quitting? They never get to
Yes.
like that next that
Mm-hmm.
breakthrough
Mm-hmm.
per
Yep.
se.
That can happen. A lot of times people is not they're not strong enough for it. But I would say God always throws out tests to us to see if we're ready for certain things.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you fail that mission, it's okay. It's all right. Get back up and you just maybe go a different route
Cause
or
he gonna always spin the block with something
yeah,
else
yeah.
for
Or it's
sure.
gonna be the same type of situation, but it's a different, maybe a different plot twist, or maybe different people
Facts.
involved. So
Facts.
you always
Facts.
have to be ready. Be ready for the
Facts.
test.
Facts. I totally agree.
Yep. So, Kane,
Yeah.
that gets me into um my next point, your sobriety, right?
Yes.
I know that is one major hurdle that you have been through in your life.
Yes.
And so we're gonna
Why am
talk
I
about that
tearing
a little bit.
up? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's okay. Guess what? You're still healing. It's
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna have tears. That, like I said, this conversation is going to be heavy tonight. I feel like it's gonna help the both of us, and hopefully, it'll help someone that's been looking for answers, that's going through the same thing that we've been through.
I
So,
totally agree.
yeah. So let's get into it.
Yes. Let's get into
Okay.
it, girl.
Okay. Question: Why did you stop drinking?
You know what? That's a great question. Anybody that has dealt with alcoholism can tell you, like, they know when they get to their bottom. Like, you know when you're at your bottom. You know when you just are like drinking just to be drinking. Like, you know when it's just like not giving no more, right?
Right. Right.
I got tired of living my life in a foggy haze every day. I would need liquor when I woke up. I would need liquor, on my lunch break. I would need liquor on my 15-minute break. I would need liquor. Oh, I forgot my lip chap in the car. Let me run out to the car
Right.
and get a couple shots in. Like it just got kind of real pitiful and kind of dark. And I was just like, this is not you, Cedric.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need help, and when you that low and you just ain't got nowhere else to go, you can only go to God and go up.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
were there like feelings or emotions that push you to drink? Like were you coping with, I mean, I know people deal with um
absolutely. I've been
alcoholism, yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I deal with loneliness. I was away from my family and my friends. Like I haven't lived, you know, around family and friends in years.
Hmm.
And I had broke up with my ex. I was a horrible boyfriend. I own that. Um, but I feel like it just came a point where I had to lock in with me.
Right.
And it was just like either you gonna shit or get off the pot.
Right.
And I was drinking because I'm lonely, but it's like, yeah, that's a good excuse, but we need to go deeper.
Right.
And getting in therapy and things like that, I've explored a lot. Like she's literally brought up a lot,
Right.
for me. And
Right.
it's like, oh shit, yeah. So I'm drinking to cope with loneliness. I'm drinking to cope because trauma, childhood
Mm.
trauma. My mama was a crackhead, daddy was a crackhead. This, that, and third. Daddy said he was coming, never came. I got bags packed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a lot of shit. And then I was drinking a lot to mask like shame
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
guilt,
Yeah.
and I don't have to live with no fucking shame and guilt. It is what the
Right.
fuck it is now.
Right.
Like and I didn't need that liquor poisoning me,
Right.
and it just kind of became a drug. And people say that liquor can become a drug, like that's some real shit. Like
It
it
is.
became a drug for me, and I'm just like, I need some help. I,
Right.
I need to go to rehab, you know?
That's amazing because a lot of times people can't get themselves out of that space. They fight with whether they're ready to heal and whether they want to keep going or keep masking what they feel.
Absolutely.
So that I kudos to you, Kane. Like that's a big step to stop. Especially all these years of drinking, and then
Cause
you
girl,
just stop it.
Kiki, I'm coming with the bottles, the this, the that, like
Yes,
we're,
yes, yes,
but 13 months sober, thank God.
yes,
I feel like I'm ready though now
yeah, yeah,
to go outside and have a good time, but I don't need liquor.
yes, yes, yes,
I've
yes.
always been a life for the party, and I'm gonna bring in
Right,
that
right,
anyway. I
right,
never really needed it,
right.
So I'm just really excited to see where this new life is gonna take me.
Yes.
Going out and vibing because I'm still young. I still want to have a good time,
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
I can be around it now. Thank
Right. Right. Right.
God,
Right.
and
Good.
I'm
Good.
not.
Good.
I'm not
Yeah.
pressed. It's kind of like you can't eat something that you're allergic to, or you can't put your hand in on a hot stove. It's just something I know I can't do, and I'm just
Mm-hmm.
not gonna do it. But I don't judge people. I can't. I don't police people, and all my homegirls drink. You still sip when you sip. Like I don't
Yeah.
care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't bother me. I just know this shit. I don't. But I'm gonna have me a mocktail for sure.
I know that's right.
Simple. Because
Thank
it's to
you.
me, it's more of the ritual and the
Hmm.
fitting in and the key of it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I said, it takes a big step to do that, and I'm so proud of you. And like I told you, I see big difference, and you're glowing, and I'm loving this for you. I'm excited to see the new journey. You going out having a ball. Like you said, you've always been the life of the party. Like I
Right.
already know if I'm going out with Kane, I'm gonna have a good time. Whether it's Kiki,
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel like
Yes.
you're gonna be even in this next journey, in this new journey. You're gonna be even more alive, and I love that for you.
Yes, Kiki, but that brings me to something that I would like to ask you, right?
Yes.
So we're talking about burnout and healing and you being a new mom,
Hmm.
right? Like Zaire is what, 2
He will be 2 in July.
in July. So I mean, can we talk a little bit about burnout as a mom? Like, do you
Yeah.
have any? I'm sure you have your days, but can you like elaborate on that? That's something I
Um.
always wondered.
Well, motherhood is hard. It is not a walk in the park. With Zaire, from the time he's been in my stomach, he was sickly. I had to be induced early. I was induced 4 weeks early
Oh, I
than when
didn't
I
even
was
know
due,
that.
because yes, because they said he was too small, or
Oh,
his head was too small, and it wasn't growing anymore, because I was nothing but 135, y'all, and I was all belly. So I just felt like, when they were saying those things, I wasn't panicking. I'm just like, it's a baby trying to grow inside a little old me, so I'm sure he
right.
don't
I'm
have no growth.
small.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I was induced early, then he had a seizure. We were in the hospital with him for a month. So I just, from the time Zaire has been born, baby, we've been going through the ringer.
Boots on the
And
ground.
I get burned out a lot of times, but it's
Yeah.
just me.
And,
So I
and
I make sure that how I deal with burnout is I'm gonna take a nap. I'm going to sleep. On the weekends when I'm free and available, I do work 2 jobs, but I work every other weekend. So on the weekends that I'm off, I'm sleeping.
yeah.
We turn on TV, you do your thing. We in a enclosed space, ain't nothing he can get to. I'm going to sleep.
Right.
You know
You do
what I'm
your
saying?
thing, I'm gonna do
So,
my thing. And eventually he gonna get in the bed with you anyway, right?
oh yeah. Or
Yeah.
he'll fall asleep right where he playing at. He don't care. He'll be right there asleep on the floor. When I get up, I'm like, oh well, he didn't went to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. So, and then I take my vitamins so I don't be tired. I mean, I never slept. Kane, I worked three jobs
That's
at one
Kiki
point.
period.
So
Yeah. Working
yeah,
3 jobs, doing this, doing that, on the go, get
yeah.
to it.
So
Right.
when people used to say, "Oh, you gonna be sleep deprived and all that stuff," I'm like, "Baby, it's nothing." But I will say that newborn tired and that toddler tired, they are totally different from being burnt out at work. Okay.
Well, you got terrible twos coming. Is you
Oh
ready?
God, he already
He
is.
out been there. He's three, four,
Already is.
five.
I'm telling you, this
I
a
don't know
little
why
old
he looks
man,
so tall, Kiki.
huh?
He be looking so tall.
Listen, Zaire is short and stumpy.
He does not give that.
He is short and stumpy.
He do not give that in his pictures. He gives very
Yes,
much
I'm
tall.
praying to God that he gets a little height. But
He
I'm
will.
5'1", so
Oh
we'll see.
yeah, little
Yeah,
petite.
we'll
Well,
see.
Kiki, I'm proud of you.
Thank
I,
you.
I feel like as a mom and just as a woman, I feel like these 3 years that we've been gone, now that we're back, I do see like a difference in you. But Kiki, you were always mature and
Yeah.
grown and about your
Mhm.
coin and
Mhm.
business minded and business at so that's
Always.
nothing new to me. But what's
Right.
new is now you're doing it with your baby, but you also still putting your baby first too. And I commend you for that too, because
Thank
I
you.
know it's not easy, bitch, being by
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
Like my sister's doing it, my mama did it. It's
Yeah.
it's it's an unlucky hand that you get dealt, right? Single
Yeah.
moms, but y'all make that shit work, and that's
Yeah.
that's that's honestly, commendable.
And
To me,
I do want to say this to all my single moms. I don't know what your situation is, but just like they say that a baby can't keep a man, a baby cannot keep a woman either. If you are in a situation where your child is not what is it, intaking positivity, like in a positive environment, and you can't be happy or your full self because of that man, whether you have a child with him or not, choose your peace. You're gonna be okay. It's okay to be a single mom. A lot of women, I hear a lot of women all the time, I'm so scared and I'm this, I'm that. Listen, when you are in that situation, it does not matter who's there and who's not. All you
You
know is
just
that you have to
it's
provide for this
it's
little
something that
person.
just comes over you
Yes,
naturally, right?
yes, and you have to give this little person the best. The best. Don't let them see anything negative
Exactly.
or it
And,
just
and
that.
and that's what I think is so selfish. It's people, it's mothers and fathers who know that they don't have that in them
Yes,
to
yes, and they
give,
would
and
say,
y'all
"Oh, we
still
just
out here just
together for
popping
the
out kids.
kids."
I think that's so
Yeah,
trifling.
it is. It's very trifling. It's fake, and it gives your kids a sense of like false reality. That's not
Fact.
their reality. A two-parent household. Their parents hate each other. You listen to your parents arguing all night, and your daddy disrespect your mama disrespect you. Seeing your daddy come home late, your mama coming home late, like
It's
that.
just
I'm
weird.
not. No, I'm not ever staying for my child. If I'm
Fact.
staying somewhere, it's because I'm fully happy and my
Fact.
baby is happy. If
Facts.
I can't have both, then we don't have nothing, and
We
I'm
ain't got
okay with that.
shit. We ain't
We
got
don't
nothing to
have
talk
nothing.
about.
That part.
So how do you heal with everything that just Kiki got going on, right? Just without Zaire, right? How
Yeah,
do you heal while still having to be responsible for this whole baby? Like, how do you get that time to be like, okay, this is my me time? Like, are you in therapy, Kiki? Like, how are you keeping like Kiki happy? And then, okay, I'm a mom too.
yeah. So I'm actually not in therapy right now. I am. I had to wait for my insurance and stuff to kick in so I could go ahead and get in therapy. So I will be in the process. Hopefully by March, I'll be in therapy. I mean, not March. We in the last weekend? Yeah, about mid March, I'll be in
Yeah,
therapy.
this is
Um.
it for Feb.
Yeah. So I definitely need it. Um. Healing for me right now, just I pray a lot. Like even when I'm triggered or if I'm just not feeling it, I pray a lot. And then my baby just sometimes looking at him and he just smile at me. I'm instantly like, okay, I'm okay. I'm cool.
Yeah,
I do cry. Y'all know, like I was never a crier. Now, baby, I'm releasing it. I don't hold in a lot of emotion anymore. If I want to cry, I'm gonna cry. Okay.
that's
Um,
beautiful.
yeah, so that's how I've been, healing. I also journal. I journal a lot. When I have triggers or I'm just not having a good day, I write it down and I pray over what I wrote down and I leave it in the journal. So I'm trying to learn like, positive ways to cope with it.
Yeah,
Um, a way that I was coping before was marijuana, and like you said, I would be so foggy I wouldn't feel my feelings. But now I actually sit in them and I just go through the process.
yeah. Like when you stop that thing that really have that hold on you, it's
Yeah,
a totally
yeah,
different world.
yeah.
And I just be gagging sometimes, like,
Hmm.
wow,
Hmm.
And like being out and about, like I don't feel pressure to drink,
Right.
like my
That's
friends
good.
don't make me feel pressure. Like it's just it is what it is. My man don't even drink, so
That's good. That's good.
it's just it's given what's supposed to have gave Kiki, but I do
And
make
that's what I was gonna
sure.
ask you too. When you say your friends in your relationship, did you have a period where when you were going through your healing with alcoholism that you lost friends? Do you feel like you lost any, or you had to
I feel
redefine a
like
lot of friendships? Like you had to reintroduce yourself.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like I
hey,
had to reintroduce myself because a lot of
okay,
people thought that, I'm crazy, said just doing something, ain't nothing wrong with said just,
right,
but no, because I hid it for a long time and like
right,
nobody knew. So when I went to rehab and nobody was hearing from me, and then I'm calling people like, hey, this, I did this for me. Woo, woo, woo.
mm-hmm.
People like, oh, damn.
You're like, yeah,
So yeah, yeah. So I was just like blown away.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's the only words I can say.
Yeah,
But as far as my friendships, I just had to reintroduce myself. Like it's me. I'm still
Mhm.
me, you know, but all my friends tell me like you look different, you look like
Mhm.
well rested.
Mhm.
Like, you know, they say you still crazy as fuck, which I am. That's never gonna
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like it's a vibe. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and I take pride in my sobriety. You know, like I don't have to poison myself, bro. And I don't. And this is not like to get other people to stop drinking or nothing, because there's a lot of people who can drink normally and go on about
Right.
their
Right.
day.
Right.
And
Right. Right.
you know, so turn up
Right.
if that's you. But
Right.
if you know you got a
Because
problem, you'll
alcoholism is
know if you
depending
got a
on it.
problem.
Right, right,
You
right, right.
know.
Like you said, you wake up, you need a drink. You gotta have a sip in between breaks. You got to do, that's when that there is a problem. It is a problem. So yeah,
So
it's
now
okay,
it's
y'all.
like I rush home to have a ginger ale.
I know that's right.
Like I was with my baby the other day because I like a month or so ago, and I had tried to stop drinking ginger ales,
Yeah.
and so we were just riding, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to get home and get me a cold ginger ale. I want extra ice. When I was just like fantasizing over this ginger
Yeah.
ale, and then it just hit me. I was like, wow, I'm sitting up here gagging and
Right.
fantasizing over a ginger ale
A
when it was.
ginger ale.
You know, like soda pop, and I'm like, wow, who would have ever thought?
Yeah, yeah. I
It's
love
not
that.
me. Like every day, it's
I
just for
love
today.
that.
Like I'm not drinking today. You know,
Yes.
I can't think about the future too much. I have to stay, you know, one day at a time,
Yeah.
and that works for me, and it's been working for me, and you know, I'm finally okay. And
That's
that's
good.
why I'm happy to be back to let people know that you can go through some shit. Bring your ass
Yes.
back.
Bring your ass
Come on
back.
back
Exactly.
and fight. Shit.
Exactly. And
Fight through
that's an
that shit.
example of being uncomfortable. I'm sure you were uncomfortable being in rehab and
Oh
not
my
knowing people.
God.
Yes, and not
You
being your
know
normal self. Yeah.
I built my own luxury up in here.
Okay.
Like, so I was not worried about that. But when I
Yeah.
got there, it was like I will say like a weekend, I was like, oh shit. Like what? I need
Yeah.
the things of the things, like my
Yeah.
you know, my home. But
Yeah.
it was also empowering to me to know that I could walk out those doors whenever I wanted to. You know, like
That's
I
good.
was in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere of Maryland, surrounded by
Exactly.
like woods and deers and apple trees. Like it was just beautiful. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't take none of it back. And I was uncomfortable for sure, and it was scary.
Yeah.
You know, but I was just I didn't have nothing else to lose or
Mm-hmm.
gain. And I want to
Mm-hmm.
be clear, I didn't have any DUIs or DWIs or
Right. Right.
nothing like that. I was just, you know, I was the type I wasn't a violent drunk, but I would get drunk and, you know, I'm gonna check the situation if I need to, but I could do that sober.
Yeah.
But it would just go up. It would turn up, and then alcohol would just it just wasn't a friend of mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Simple. So
Understandable.
you know,
Understandable.
I'm just grateful, Kiki. In this life I live, it's not perfect on
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
but one day at a time, I
Yeah.
do my big one for real.
So, what surprised you the most with your sobriety?
Mm. The fact that I have not taken me a shot of Jack Daniels.
Okay.
I swear, Kiki,
Yeah.
I cannot believe that it's been 13 months,
hmm
dead ass,
hmm
that I went to rehab drunk. That
Yeah.
morning I downed the bottle because I'm like, I got to get this out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And plus, I didn't want to get sick. They tell you to keep drinking until you get there because they don't want you to have withdrawals or whatever, you know?
Mm.
So it was just like, I don't know. It was good. And I was
Yeah.
here for it. And that's what it was.
So, what do you think people misunderstand about choosing not to drink?
I think people think that it's a flex, but it's really not a flex. Like,
Okay.
I deal with alcoholism. Like, that's real. And
Right.
if you deal with that and if you know what that is, it's a real thing. You feel
It's
me?
a
So
disease.
it's
It's a
not a
disease.
flex. If anything, it's honor to God because it's
Yeah.
not me doing it. You
Right.
know, so when I say that, it's not for me to get credit. It's just like, because those who know, like, what? I'm going to have the bottles on deck. Is you
Yeah.
cool?
Yeah.
So I mean, it kind of is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are great questions, Kiki. You give me my feelings. But in a good, happy way, though, you know?
Good, good,
Yeah.
good.
Because
I
guess
I
what?
see the healing all over you, so I'm glad we're able to talk about this. Cause
But guess what, Kiki? I want to share this with you.
yes,
I have a car.
you have a car.
Yeah, I didn't tell you about my car.
No, you didn't tell. No.
I haven't had a car since August.
Oh my god. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, so DC towed my car from work because I parked wrong, but I
Oh,
had a lot of speeding tickets on it, so they wanted like over 5K to get it back.
oh Lord, no.
And I was just like, no, fuck that, you
Yeah.
know? But just 6 months of well, a little over 6 months of just hard work and dedication. I have a cash card now, and it came so easy and so
Good.
natural with no struggle. Kiki,
Good.
I'm gonna talk to you about some shit offline, and it's going to gag you for
Okay.
real because
Okay.
it's real.
Okay.
It's it's some real shit, friend. Seriously.
I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, we definitely got to touch on that.
So
You have any more
Kiki,
questions for me?
I do. So, okay, obviously you got a son, right? Like
Right.
sometimes rest is not optional for
Right.
you.
Right.
In those moments, in those seasons, like what does healing look like for you?
Um, I do something for myself. So
Mm.
that's like if shoot, if me and Zaire go out to dinner, it's for me. He don't care. If we go to a
He's just
movie, it's
happy to
for
be there
me.
in your face.
Yes, it's for me.
Yeah.
I've took him to the nail salon plenty of times. You gonna sit
Yeah.
right here, and they'll say he sit right here in the chair next to he sit right there in the chair
Yeah.
next to me, and watch his do whatever he want to do or whatever. I'm getting my feet done.
Yeah.
So I still choose time for me in the midst of
Say it
not having
again.
breaks.
Say
And
that again.
I still choose time for me. If he got to
Amen.
come, he
You
got
have
to
to.
come. If nobody understands that and they don't want him to come, then you don't gotta come. I don't care. Like I still do the things that I want to do.
And you still hold it down.
And I think that's healing for me. I can't speak for nobody else.
So, are there any habits that you feel like bad habits other than weed that you feel like you've let go of now that you're a mom that you realize just like weren't healthy?
Um, I'm in the house now. I don't go out to club. Now, if you know me, I love a club. I love a lounge. Okay,
You love a
I
lounge, you love
don't
a section.
I don't go out anymore.
Yeah.
I I still have my drinks from time to time, but I don't drink as heavy as I used to anymore.
See, and I applaud you for being able to do that. Like, I
Yeah.
couldn't just sit up here and just sip wine and kiki with you because afterwards I'm gonna need another bottle, another bottle, another bottle, another bottle. Then in the morning I'm gonna
See,
need
this
another
is
one before
this
I
is
even
the
go to work.
same one glass from I poured this at 5 o'clock today, and I'm still
See?
sipping on this one glass. So yeah,
Hell no.
yeah,
Hell no. And see me, I'm not a wino. Like I want liquor, I want Jack Daniels whiskey burning down my
yeah,
throat.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I just thank God that I don't like have it's like cause sometimes I will be going to a liquor store and knowing I wanna quit.
hmm
Knowing that it's but just not
yeah.
really ready to submit. You gotta be ready to
Yeah,
give
you
that
got to
shit
be
up.
ready.
You
You
gotta
got to
be
be
ready to
ready.
give something
Got
up. And
you do
when I tell you the blessings have just been pouring, Kiki, the blessings have just been pouring. And I'm
same.
just so grateful that we're back. And all
Yeah,
y'all
me
need to make
too.
sure that y'all like these videos and share our videos and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pop the Top Podcast online. We're back. Yes, it was
We're
a
back.
hiatus. It is what it is. You
Yes,
know? It's so good. It feels so good to be honest and vulnerable.
yes, yes. I love this new lane for us. I feel like this is where we're supposed to be for sure.
And there was a text you sent me before we got back started. A couple months ago, and you was like, Kane, it's time for us to really lock in with this mission or this something it was the words you used that told me to me, it was like, okay, yeah, this is God ordained.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
it's time to get back, get the ball running. It was something he was like, we need to complete this mission or focus on this
Yes,
calling. It was the
yes,
wording, it was
yes,
the diction. You feel
yes,
me? It was the
yes, yes,
diction.
yes,
Like, yeah, Kiki, you're onto
yeah,
something. And I just want to be able to look back at this video in this moment when we're there,
yes,
and which is soon come for real.
yes,
And
yes.
just be like, oh dang, that happened
Yeah.
so fast because the way I got this car and me not everything that I've been going through these past couple of months and everything, it's lining up that this is gonna pop off, and I'm
Oh,
not
yeah,
even being funny.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
this is like real talk. Like this is really
yes,
gonna go somewhere. No
yep.
cap.
I agree.
And y'all just need to get on the boat for real.
Come on, get on board. Get on board. I do want to say for my last thing, we have some exciting things coming up for Pop the Top. Y'all stay tuned. We are not going to have any more episodes because we have a really big episode rolling out for episode 5. So y'all give us some time. We are marinating. We're going back in the kitchen real quick, but I promise you when we pop out, we are going to pop out. Okay? So y'all stay tuned. Me and Kane are going to be face to face. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm
And
gonna say.
y'all know
My
how
lips
that
are sealed.
goes.
Yes. So y'all keep rocking with us. Make sure y'all sharing our videos from episodes 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Comment. Don't forget to keep blowing up the hotline. And remember, we are here to spill, share, and grow. One pop at a
Amen.
time. Okay?
Heavy on the grow.
Happy
Thank
on
you
the grow.
guys. We love y'all.
We love you.
Mwah.
Mwah.